Hello, kitties. Okay, so IU is coming to Chicago. I'm going to see her here. IU is one of the few soloists that I sort of follow, and I just wanted to talk about her a little bit. I'm excited about the concert. I leave in 2 days. I'm going to drive to Chicago. And so here's what I think of IU. Let me tell you about it. I'll do a sort of rapid reaction to 3 videos and chat about how each one is particularly important, and that'll give you an idea of what I think of IU. Okay, so like full disclosure, I'm a girl group guy, and I've never really followed any soloists, and this is really coined by IU as probably one of the first solo tracks that really caught my attention. So we'll listen to it, and I'll give you, I don't know, maybe a clue of why this made me completely fall into the few soloists that I've fallen into, IU being number one, of course. I'll tell you this right now. I knew of IU as an actress before I paid much attention to her as a singer. I knew she was a singer, but I saw her in K-dramas, and she is an unbelievable actress. She has such range, and I watched like 4 or 5 different K-dramas movies with her in them, and she's unbelievable as an actress. And I think that's why when I watched this video for the first time, it was like, it's the acting. You get such a feeling for what she's saying by her acting in her videos. And I love her rap. The production of her voice in the rap is so smooth and sweet. It was this song that I started watching her and listening to her, and then I listened to like how she sang, and I listened to other songs by her, and I really began to feel like the emotion that she uses in her singing is like a dimension above. Is everyone else so bad that she is so amazing? No, that's not what I'm saying. But she is so amazing. Another thing I gotta say is when she sings in English, she has a very distinct accent. It's the way she hits certain vowels. I don't know. It seems a little bit unique. I can tell when she's singing from just her accent in English. Back to the acting. It's like, okay, yep, so now I put the money in and I'm on to the next game or whatever. That, like I say, I saw her as an actor, and then I started following her as a singer, and it's amazing. Next song. I love sad songs. I love sad shows. I'm a crybaby like you would not believe. And the first time I heard this, I lost it. And I lose it every time I hear this. I'm going to try and not cry while we're watching this. This is 8. And so the whole story of we were together and now we're not, and I'm just going to imagine we're together because that's what comforts me. I'm just going to be back there when we were. Oh, it's amazing. And this video is interestingly done. It has actually a feel. 21 did that one video where Can't You Come Back Home that had a similar electro futuristic feel to it. The lyrics are deadly. And she writes so much of her own stuff that her artistry, that's the second thing that hit me, was that she writes so much of her own music, and when her content, she talks about what she's doing with her music. And she's open about it in a way that's very, it's interesting because, like, BB, the one with the yellow card, the song with the yellow card, she's very clear that she wants to maintain that distance. This is me. Give me some dignity and some privacy, while at the same time she opens up and talks about her emotions in a way that is very effective when she writes her lyrics, when she writes her songs. So she says, I'm going to remember that time. We're going to be forever young. That's what I'm going to live with, because now is not good. And then the end of the video is cool because you've got this sort of realization at the end where she remembers the past and kind of smiles, and then remembers the present, doesn't. So maybe it's obvious, but there's no way that I could ever dream of reacting to Love Poem. I can't even talk about it without losing it, so, and she has all of those songs that are sort of multiply emotional. And the fact that she writes so much of her own music, just amazing. Let's look at the third song, which is actually kind of cutesy. One of the things about IU that I learned after starting following her is that that her old music has this strange kind of almost Disney feel to it. There are several of her early songs that sound like they're straight out of a Broadway musical. Like they aren't songs, but productions. She has so many 3.5, 4.5 minute songs, some 5 minute songs. How do you do that? Right? And all this orchestra and the choir and all of these things that just make it, I don't particularly like that style. But when she does it, I can kind of appreciate it. Autumn Morning doesn't have that Broadway sound, but it does have that, I don't know, innocent Disney-esque sound. It sounds like a nursery rhyme. It sounds like a song that either you would sing to a child or that a child would sing to you. And the fact that she can take a song like that is so, I'm going to use the word trivial. It's a song that feels light and almost insignificant, but when she sings it, it feels important.
이른 아침 작은 새들 노랫소리 들려오면 언제나 그랬듯 아쉽게 잠을 깬다.
And while it's got that light sort of trivial feel to it, because it's like, this is the morning, this is what I feel like in the morning, the poetry of it is still very impactful. Now, it's in translation. I've seen 2 or 3 different translations. Not all of them are as poetic. This one's pretty good, I think. Her voice is so clean and sweet as well. And that and the humming, she does that in several other songs. She has like humming, or that she holds strange consonants. The way she uses her voice is so emotional. Like Love Wins All, another song. Yeah, you aren't going to see me you are not going to see me react to Love Wins All. Because the way the voice communicates the emotion is simply overwhelming. And from what I understand, she plays the recorder when there's a recorder on her songs, which is also kind of cute. I know she did at least part of the music and lyrics for this song. I don't know how much, but her artistic eye, if she's not writing the lyrics, she's recognizing this is what I want to sing. Her artistry is very well aimed. She's able to, as an actress, she has this wide range. And as a singer, she seems to recognize that same wide range. I can do something like Coin. I can do something like something aggressive and sort of impressive, like shh. Like on the Holshi, the new album, Holshi and Shh and things like that. And at the same time, I can do something light and airy, and I can make you cry, and I can make you laugh, and I can be a bit sarcastic, like in the Yellow Card song. She has unbelievable range.
할까 말까
She's just like a super mega artist. And I gotta tell you, I'm pretty freaking excited to see her in Chicago in like, I don't know, 36 hours. But what do I know? I'm just an old man. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you posted. Rock and roll.